Hello students, we are going to see the packing efficiency of body-centered cubic cell in this video. Okay, so let me write down the packing efficiency, what we are going to see. For packing efficiency of body-centered cubic cell. This we can say it as BCC. Otherwise we can call it as BCC. Okay. Let me write down the what do you mean by that packing efficiency first. P we can write it down as P that is equal to P is equal to Z into volume of the atom by volume of the unit cell. Okay, volume of the unit cell into 100. Okay, now let us go with a cube. We'll draw a cube over here and we will just write down what is Z first. For a cubic cell, the Z is for a body-centered cubic cell, the Z is going to be how much? We'll have to calculate, right? So there are 8 corners. You have 8 points, that is points, and you have one at the center also. Here, how to calculate that Z for the corners? For corners, it is going to be, we know that 1 by 8 into 8, which is equal to. The next one is, what is that body centered? When it is going to be at body center, the whole of the atom is going to contribute that for that unit cell. So totally the Z is equal to 2. Okay, Z is equal to 2. This is the value we have found out. So for the corners, each atom of the corner is going to share other unit cell also. There are 8 other unit cell will be shared up. So we can write it down 1 by 8 into 8 is equal to 1. The same way for body center it is going to be 1. Now next we will just have a body center, means we need to keep in mind that diagonal, body diagonal. Okay, the diagonal, you know what I mean by diagonal, face diagonal and body diagonal. Let us go with that body diagonal. Let me draw a cube again and we will just go with the atom. How many? What is the atomic radius? Let us check first. Okay, when it is going to be at the center, one body centered atom is going to be there. What is its atomic radius? Okay, it's going to be here 1. So what happened? We are going to see from these 3 atoms, the corners atoms, how it is going to occupy. Let us draw and see. See this one for this one here, for this one here, and for the center one here. Okay, totally it occupies in this way. Now I am going to what is that? Let me give down the names as A, B, C, D. Okay, let me give down the names of these corners as A, B, C, D. Okay, let us take this AD. What is that AD? The distance we will just calculate. This AD is nothing but this is going to be R and this is going to be 2R and this is going to be one more R. So this is 2R and this is R and this is R. Totally there are 4 R's. Okay, so this AD distance is equal to AD. Okay, the AD is equal to nothing but, I write it over here, it is equal to 4R. Okay, let us take a triangle ACD. ACD. Okay, let us take the triangle ACD. What is the value for ACD? That according to Pythagoras theorem, AD square is equal to, we know that AC square plus, this is AC square, okay, plus CD square. We know this is the distance between AB is equal to A. Like that CD is equal to A. Okay, like that BC is also A. Okay, we know the edge length is going to be A. Now, with this edge length, we can calculate AC square and CD square. So, with CD square, of course, we know from the edge length, it is going to be A square only. Then how to calculate AC square? Let me write down that AC square. Now AD square, I know the value, it is 4R the whole square, 4R square. Okay, now we'll just calculate AC square alone. AC square is equal to, I can write again one more triangle I can take, ABC. Okay, which is nothing but AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. That means AB is equal to the length is A. This is also length A. So D square, what is the value I get? A square, AB plus BC, isn't it? Therefore, there are 2A. I can write A square and A square. Totally, that AC square is equal to 2A square. Okay, 2A square. Now I apply that here in this equation. That is that AD square is equal to AC square plus AD square is equal to AC square plus AD square. Now let me write down that. What is that? 4R is equal to 4R square is equal to, okay, 2A square. I take this, okay, 2A square plus A square. 2A square plus A square is how much? It's nothing but 3A square. So 4R square, I can write it down as 4R square. I can write it as 4 into 4, it is 16R square. Okay, which is equal to 16R square, that is equal to 3A square. Or I can find out R square. What is R square? I write it down here. R square is equal to, right here itself, R square is equal to 3A square by 16. Or else I can convert this into R. I can find out R, no? So R is equal to this 3A square. I am just taking R only, no? So let it becomes root of 3A by 4. Okay, R square is equal to this much, means R is equal to root 3A by 4. So I have found out that R value now. With this, I am going to calculate the packing efficiency of a BCC cell. Let me write down here. So packing efficiency, we have already written the formula over here. Okay, the formula is Z is equal to volume of the atom by volume of the unit cell into 100. So the volume of the atom is nothing but 4 pi R square, 4 pi R cube. So Z is equal to 2. So I now calculate the value 2 into 4 pi R cube. Now I know the R value here. I have written down here. So I am going to substitute this R value over here. So R cube, isn't it? So root 3A by 4 the whole cube. Okay, by A cube. The value I know, that is A cube is equal to the cube volume. Volume of the cube is A cube into 100. Okay, into 100. So now what I will get, this when I do this, so this becomes A cube. So this A cube will get cancelled. Now I can write down the value as 2 into 4 pi into root 3 by 4 the whole cube by, into 100, because by we have this A cube has cut. So now we got that for 2 into 4 pi into root 3 by 4 the whole cube into 100. So this is going to be 3 times. If I do so, taking the pi value as 22 by 7 or 3.14, then you will calculate you can find out the value of this packing efficiency which of a cubic cell. When you do so, you will get the value which is equal to 68%. 68%. That means for vacant space, that is vacant space, how much you can calculate? That is 100 minus of 68 only we need to calculate. That is equal to 32%. So we have found out the packing efficiency. We have found out the vacant space. We have found out the TZ. We have found out the value of R for a BCC cell. I hope you have understood, children. Let us go with the next. What is that? We are going to find out packing efficiency of a FCC cell. Okay, face centered. Let me write down that also here. This is equal to packing efficiency. Right. Let me write down first. Packing efficiency of face centered. Packing efficiency of face centered cubic cell. Okay, face centered cubic cell. Now this can be written as FCC again. You know that Okay, so let me write down the what do you mean by packing efficiency again, so that we can calculate at last for that, right? So packing efficiency is equal to Z into volume of the atom by volume of the unit cell into 100. Okay, into 100. So let us draw a cube over here for finding out the Z. See, this is face centered. So you will have first in the corners, all in the corners. Then you will have in the all in the face centers, isn't it? So for this face here one, for this face here one, for this face, and for the front one here, and for the back one here. So totally 6 faces. Now Z is equal to for I can first of all I will just go with the corners. For corners we know 1 by 8 into 8 is equal to 1. The value is 1. Okay, and then we calculate for FCC. For face centered atoms who are there present, they participate only half for each cell. There are 6 are there. There are 6, so 6 into half is equal to 3. Totally the number is going to be 4. So we have calculated Z now. So calculate Z and keep it here. And let us go and find out the atomic radius. Here it is going to be face diagonal. I am not going to take the body diagonal since it is a face diagonal, face center. So we are going to take the face diagonal. Okay, let us consider this as one of the cubes, one of the square. So I draw it over here. A square I draw here, and it is going to be the center, right? The center, you have that body, that is the point over here. Your atom is going to be here, and also here this one, and this one. So totally there are 3. Okay, let us draw the atom with that its radius also, so that for this it's going to be 1 fully, and for this it's going to be half. This is going to be half. Okay, that is, this is R, this is another R, this is another R, this is another R. Let me give down the names for these what is that triangle as ABC. And you have the other atoms are going to be here. Okay, the other 4 atoms are going to be here. That you will have. Okay, of course you will have. But we have calculated, we are taking only this part. Okay, so now again the same way, ABC, we are going to see this is the distance A, this is the distance A, and we know the distance of AC is equal to R. So calculating that AC square is equal to, according to Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. We know here AC square is equal to 4R square, and AB square is equal to A square plus A square, because the distance only we are going to calculate, this distance and this distance. So totally what is that value? You got it here. Now you got the value 4R square is equal to A square plus A square. Now I can write it down as 16R square is equal to 2A square. Isn't it? 2A square. From that I can find out the R square. What is R square? 2A square by 16. Okay, or else I can write that 16 and 2 I can cancel it and by 8 times. So A square plus A square by 8. Isn't it? Otherwise I can write root of, I can write like this, isn't it? R is equal to root, I write it here. R is equal to A by 2 into root 2. I can convert this 8 into 2 into root 2. So the formula I got for R now. Okay, I know the value of R here. I know the value of Z. Now I can find out the packing efficiency for FCC. So I write that packing efficiency is equal to, Z is equal to 4 into 4 pi R cube, isn't it? R cube value, R value I know. That is A by 2 root 2 the whole cube by A cube, because cubic volume of cube is A cube into 100. Now I can strike out this A cube and A cube, this A cube and this A cube, because it's going to be A cube only. Now the value becomes 4 into 4 pi 1 by 2 root 2 the whole, the root 2 whole cube. This is whole cube into 100. Okay, that means what is the value you get? Taking the value of pi and finding out the answer, you know that packing efficiency is going to be 70. You will get the value of 72%, and the vacant space is equal to 100 minus of 72. It is going to be 28%. percentage. So for an FCC cell, or for we can say face-centered cubic cell, the FS is what is that? Vacant space is equal to 28%, packing efficiency is equal to 72%, and Z is equal to 4, and R is equal to A by 2 root 2. Okay. Hope you have understood about this packing efficiency. These all the three cells, children. Please go through. If you have any doubt, you can put it in the comment box. Thank you.